What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TorgyTalk. I'm your host, John Torgerson, along with my co-producer and co-host, Jackman Johnson.
I'm here, don't worry.
And today we have, for the second time on the... Was that my fucking dog? Mm-hmm. God damn. Sam Barry, welcome back, dude.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Hell yeah, man. Just got off work from the dispensary, right?
Sure did.
Staying busy.
Staying busy, man.
How was that job?
It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
I love all my coworkers. Some of the customers are kind of stupid, but you can't blame them. They're smoking weed all day, you know, and I smoke weed all day, so. You know. But I managed not to be a complete idiot.
There you go.
You know, but I love my job, man. It's in a good spot. It's in Logan Square, right by Armitage and Kedzie. By plenty of open mics to go to.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a good spot in the city too.
Yeah,
So,
it sounds like it.
Yeah.
What made you, besides your love of weed, is that what just mainly got you to go work there?
Oh, dude, I had to get the fuck out of Starbucks.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you worked at Starbucks.
No,
I forgot
dude.
about that.
I couldn't do Starbucks anymore. Don't do Starbucks. It's not worth the health insurance. I know they fucking match you on the 401k. It's not worth that either. So
I feel like Starbucks would be like the worst of all places to work at.
Well,
like of all the I worked at Dunkin' Donuts when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And that was like, I feel like that would just be like you're just dealing with hoity-toity motherfuckers instead.
If you got a decent GM, at the end of the day, if you got a decent GM at any place and decent coworkers, it's doable. But I did not have that at Starbucks.
I worked with just like all Mexican people and all Indians at Dunkin' Donuts, and a couple teenagers that were like in my class and stuff. But like my uncle owned it, so that's how I was able to work there.
Nice.
But still, yeah, it's just fucking. I hate doing fast food.
I miss the
That shit-
Indian lady at my Dunkin' Donuts, honestly.
Yeah.
She was awesome.
Dude, when I worked at Dunkin' Donuts in high school, man, I remember one time I worked at the one in Woodstock. So I lived in Johnsburg at the time. I'd drive to work, and obviously in high school, I was fucking smoking weed the whole way there.
Yeah.
Got to work, and we could eat the fucking, free donuts. You get however many donuts per shift, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you can take home donuts at the end of the day, whatever. So I got there, dude. I fucking got like 4 donuts, fucking maxed them out, ate them. Then I made like a sausage, egg, and cheese a bagel, fucking ate that. God. And then at the time they had...
You get all up too?
Dude, it was bad. It was so bad. And then they had like a chicken parm sandwich at that point.
Oh, okay,
It was actually pretty decent.
We had that at Starbucks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Made that.
Nice.
And then I'm like, I started at 4:30. I'm like, I gotta go home. I'm sick. I was so high and just got the munchies and maxed out and just like went in the bathroom, puked, and I'm like, I'm sick. It was so great.
Dude, call it at that point, right?
I used to do accents in the drive-thru all the time too. Like
Accents in the drive-thru?
Dude, it'd be great. It'd be like,
I'm a sponge. If I hear an accent, I always mimic it. So I come in the interview like, oh, hello.
Dude, I'm so bad. I've been going to the same Chinese restaurant for like 15 years, and I'm not trying to disrespect them, but when they say hello, I say hello the way they say it. Yeah, I can't. I try my best to say, hey, what's up? You know what I mean?
dude, I order from the same Chinese restaurant too, and it's so funny. Whenever they're done, they're like, "See you 10 minutes by."
I see you a long time. Love you.
But yeah, dude, I would literally, so when Mexican people order glazed donuts, they say if they're like, obviously if Spanish is their first language and they're
Glacid?
No, glacid. Like, can I get a dozen glacid donuts? I'm like, well, excuse me, what'd you say? what the hell was that? A dozen glacid donuts. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Fuck.
The shiny one.
The shiny one.
Oh my god, dude. I do Russian accents too. Just everything. Every other person, I would just do a different accent. It's pretty sweet.
I'm so bad at accents, dude. I can't do accents for shit.
Yeah.
My accents just sound like a retarded version of me. I can't, dude. And I'm already stupid, so
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So we got our fucking Nashville trip on Friday.
Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited, man.
I'm excited.
Someone's got to get pulled from the bucket.
I really hope one of us does, because that would just be fantastic, man. I think
Well, how many names are in it? Like 200?
It's usually
That's
when it's at the mothership.
Yeah, so it's gonna be bigger because it's gonna be in a different state. So a lot of those open micers from Texas are probably not gonna be there, but it's gonna have a whole new crowd of people signing up.
Yeah, from Nashville, and then
it's gonna
also
have us fools who are coming
you got to
down.
also think about People from New York might be driving down. People from, because
So what's your best bet? How many names in the bucket?
I'm gonna say over 300 for sure, maybe even 5. I don't know. I don't know how many I haven't watched an arena show in a while.
Who's going again? I'm keep I know
us three, Addison and Hurricane.
Okay, nice.
Which I'd actually just talked to him. He actually might be switching his name to just Chris Shigoya.
I mean,
Cayuga?
honestly, to each their own. But I always think.
Well, he asked for my opinion on it, and I was just like, I
always find it's funny when I hear like there's different comedians out there that I really respect, but they have like weird names. Like, Miss Pat? Like, I like her. That's funny, but Miss Pat, it's kind of right. I don't understand. I don't get
I've just seen that only for black comics. You'll hear people called Earthquake, Concrete. Like
No, this white comics fucking do that. Fucking
name one.
Larry the Cable Guy.
That's a character
That's
he
so
hated.
dumb. That's a dumb.
Character he made.
it is dumb. But I mean, I don't know.
I think
no
people,
offense to stage names. I just don't like.
I think people are afraid to stand by their real name, and I'll be the first one to admit it. My last name is DiGiacomo.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I go by Sam Barry because Barry's my middle name.
Okay,
but I don't go by DiGiacomo simply because honestly, I guess I should. Some people are like, dude, you fucking should. It's like a firecracker of a name.
Yeah,
and I'm expect a black guy, Sam Jamaica.
But it's not good for like bookers or like it's not good for like pronunciation in general, and also like I get a lot of my comedy from my mom. And she's a Barry. That's my mom's last name.
Gotcha.
And it rings off the tongue very well.
Yeah. but like my dad's side's not funny. I was just like, I don't want to fucking represent them. I really represent the Barrys.
Fair enough.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, no, that was really funny when you quick paid me for the hotel. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? I'm like, okay. No.
He's taking my spot.
Well, no, because
he's way funnier.
Because I know you were saying, you said you have a joke about being Italian and stuff. And I'm like, Barry must have gotten fucked up at Ellis Island or something.
Dude, DiGiacomo did get fucked up at Ellis Island.
Really?
So DiGiacomo's supposed to be D-I, but DiGiacomo spelled D-E. Because my grandpa... they pointed out to him. They're like, "Hey, yo, your dad was a dumbass when he came through. He didn't brush up on his paperwork." And he's like, "I don't care." So he's like, "Just keep the fucking mistake."
But I get a heritage living on with this mistake.
Yeah. But I get the whole pronunciation thing, dude. And you know how many times my name gets mispronounced, dude? Everybody says Torgensen, or if they even know how to pronounce it, half the time they're just like, John Torgerson. I'm like, it's John Torgerson, thank you. It's been mispronounced my whole life.
I like Torgy so much. It's such a cool nickname. Isn't Torgy dope? That's a dope nickname.
I honestly, when I first started comedy, I was thinking about just being Torgy, but I just don't like, especially one word stage names. I feel like I feel like I have to be very funny for that to be able to, but it's just you got to start off with, I don't know. Also,
you could be that funny, and you are funny.
I know.
And you could be that funny that you want to be, or whatever. I don't know what you're imagining, to be honest.
I'm just saying, I'm
just gonna say you are that funny already, so just go by Torgy.
I was thinking about doing just John Torgy, but that's I don't know. I just I want to make Torgerson a household name. You know, that's the biggest thing. I think what I decided on. I don't know. I just think also going by. Yeah, I don't want to say one word names are cringy by any means, but it's just not. I don't know. It's weird. It's just I feel like.
Well, let's think. Is there any comedians out there that we like that are one word?
Tito's very fucking funny though.
Yeah,
he just murdered last night. That was hilarious.
Tito only goes by Tito on his stage, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I've never seen his last name ever spelled.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
I mean, who else? In the city?
Yeah, Tito's hilarious. Tito always.
Yeah, he's very funny. So. But yeah, no, it's just I don't know. I don't know why I decided against it. I feel like it's almost too late now. Maybe. Maybe not, because John Diaz, he used to be John Silman, but he
I remember
changed
that
his last name.
I remember when he switched that up, and when he did that, I was like, shit, should I switch to Jackman? I'm like, no, just be Barry.
Yeah.
Just be Barry.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just a weird thing.
Yeah.
I figured, I don't know. Amy was saying John Torgy. She's like, you should go by John Torgy. I'm like, it's just.
It rings off the tongue well, I'd say.
Yeah, you think so?
It's not bad.
Yeah, if I just called you Torgy, I mean, it's like a last name.
That's my nickname. That's been my nickname my entire life.
The beauty is that you get to decide whatever the fuck you want to go by. You tell people.
True,
you say, you fucking tell me. You call me John Torgy, motherfucker.
It would make sense with the name of the podcast, TorgyTalk. But I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. I've been called Torgy my entire life. I think that was the biggest reason. It was if it reminded me of my childhood, I guess maybe, and I just maybe wanted to maybe thought of it as I I mean, I'm an adult now. I need to
Torgy
go buy
was a
John
stogie.
Torgy.
Togi
Yeah.
with Stogie?
Torgy was a stogie.
With the Stogie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, 8-hour drive.
I'm excited.
It's gonna
Actually,
be-
I'm not excited. I'm gonna get car sick. I might puke. I'll be honest. I'll get really nauseous in the car. Oh my god, I haven't eaten yet. I'm talking about puking. I haven't even eaten yet today.
Ooh,
I will. I have barf bags from my surgery, so I'll bring you a couple.
Oh my god, please do. I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna need them.
I'm going to be
yeah.
playing video games, so if you look at my screen, you'll definitely get car sick.
We're gonna get an action.
I will probably play for a little bit because I'll be high, and then I'll be like, "That was a bit."
I got a little gamepad I'll bring in. We'll play games.
Play.
Yeah.
I'll play. I'm gonna puke either way. It's gonna be worth it.
Yeah, it's. This is a first, guys. We're doing this for clips.
For clips. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? Where's I the bugger?
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh.
Where'd you go?
Oh. Red hot ranch burger.
Ranch burger.
Red hot ranch burger.
Red Hot Ranch Burger. Mm-hmm. From where? Red Hots. Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's actually going to choke. Holy shit.
We're gonna choke. We're gonna die. I may be the first guest to die in TorgyTalk.
Oh, fucking second viral clip. We got. Actually, we had a couple clips that are. I actually went through my catalog here, and there's like, you know what? I'm gonna actually pull it up and see, because I had that one on TikTok do 97,000. That's the biggest one by far.
That's pretty good.
I mean, I think that's gonna be 1 million. That burger shot.
I fucking hope so, dude. But yeah, no, hang on. Let's see. Shorts, apply, views. Most views. No, fuck you. No, I had like a couple like 2.3 thousand, 15,000, 10,000, and then a bunch of like ones that are like 2,000. And it's like, dude, I've been like on this weird slump lately posting clips. Like I tried to post that clip with Mike about him talking about the stripper.
Yeah. You should have brought the stripper on.
YouTube, dude, I kept posting it all weekend, no matter what time of day, no matter what I fucking hashtagged in it, one view. It doesn't make any sense, dude. YouTube algorithm makes no sense. I don't understand it. It's getting frustrating. Put me in the algorithm, YouTube. Fuck you.
The only things I see on my YouTube is like beheadings and like drug videos.
I feel like YouTube is just like dictated by some creepy fucking fatso and like some security, like surrounded by like TVs. He's like, that's not going viral. It's not making me horny.
I think
it's just jerking out there. He's like,
I think it's some fat Jewish dude in his basement, just like, oh, look at this fucking guy over here. Oh. He's like, oh, we'll put him in the algorithm. Don't mind if I do.
that was like the most like a German, Italian, Jewish accent.
I was working on a joke where I was like, dude, we don't have any Jewish delis up here, man. Like, I want to fucking find a deli that has.
That is a Jewish deli. A jelly.
Nice. I wanted to find a Jewish deli that had, gold, like Steen or Berg or gold at the end of the fucking name, and I just want to walk in and see some guy like, oh, how you doing? Would you like to have a pastrami sandwich on rye? It's like, I actually baked the rye this morning myself. But
That's pretty good.
I don't like doing impressions too much. I have like a couple impressions.
I'm scared of them. I props to anyone that tries them. I mean, I'm not against them. I just don't do them.
Mine always change. I was trying to do like an impression and went from Jamaican to Irish to like, yeah.
I mean, that's all in the same vein, right? That's the Jamaican brogue.
I've been doing that new joke. I actually got cut off I think I cut myself off because I forgot that I told Amy to give me the light at 5 to let me know where I was at, even though I was doing like a 7-minute set. And I was like, give me a light at 5. So I like literally cut that joke off, and I didn't even get to do my Canadian accent for my the woman that falls in love with a hockey player.
Hey, oi.
I was like, that ought to be a good one, eh? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, dude. What else did I have on here? Fucking golf, dude.
Golf is good. I like golf.
I'm excited to play with you. I'm going to try to get this fucking guy into it.
I've only done putt and drives.
You're gonna play with us.
Yeah.
You will
It's
love
going to be
it.
fun, dude.
I worked at a golf club, but never gave it a chance. I had I feel like you can go in for free and get rented and just quit.
Come play with us. It's fun, dude.
Yeah.
It's like all we're gonna do is just drink and we'll be smoking weed. You know what I mean?
I'll be drinking.
He'll be drinking. That's good enough.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, come on.
No, I know. No.
I know what I'm talking about. I smoke all the time. So I don't know what I'm talking
Both
about.
and driving.
No, before I had this job and I was able to smoke and play golf, that was the best thing in the world, dude. It's just like it makes it so. I mean,
smoking weed and golf is also like a lot of people.
It's like a match made in heaven, dude.
You know, I really like. I don't. It was just like from my own experience. This is from my own experience, but I don't really notice. Like, I actually do wish like women played more golf. And I wish
she plays with me.
But does she play with you?
Yeah,
that's fucking dope.
About once or twice a year. She doesn't get. I mean, now that we got 2 kids, it's a little bit harder. But she loves it, dude. And she'll fucking every once in a while she'll get a hold of one, hit a drive like 200 yards. She can smack the shit out of the ball every once in a while.
Oh yeah, the pros are fucking nuts. Yeah, they're insane.
But yeah, dude, I cannot wait to play. So I feel like last year I saw on your Instagram. Did you record like you playing golf with somebody else? Like and put it on your Instagram, or was I just dreaming and saw that?
It was just my story, just me and my buddies, and then James Najjar one time was playing around with us.
That's what it was. Okay,
that was it.
Okay, because I'm planning on doing like. Do you follow Fat Perez?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He does that. Play a hole with me.
I think I know what you're talking about.
So I'm thinking about doing that, but like, like if I'm gonna start playing with more comedians or whatever, and just like
that'd be fun.
Just do a 1 hole like vlog.
Yeah,
pretty much, and just crack jokes and shit the whole time. So I'm planning. I think I'm gonna try to do that. I think.
Let's do it for sure.
I mean,
that'd be fun. Let's just start off small. Let's get me, you, and Jack, and then let's get 5 other comedians, and we could do 2 foursomes.
I bet we can also find those same people who also play poker too, because I've been wanting to do that. I wanted to do a circle of people doing poker with just a circle, like a 360 camera right in the middle, so everyone gets to see.
I'm down, but I will be the biggest pussy when it comes to poker, dude. I'm so fold every time. I will try and make money off the ante if I can.
The one time he raises is like a fold.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my god, yeah, you're just sitting there fucking fold. You got to flush, dude. What are you doing?
Nope.
Not flush these cards down the toilet. That's what I'm doing. That's funny, dude. But yeah, dude, I cannot. Yeah, so what courses? I mean, you play out by you, I'm assuming. So what's like the nicest course you played?
Probably Cog Hill.
The Dubs Dread course, like the one that Tiger won on.
I don't know if it's that. I mean, they have like 4 different courses there.
Yeah,
so they have like courses 1 through 4. I don't know if I've been on that one. I've been in courses 3 and 1.
Okay, I think
those are more open to the public.
I think 5 is Dubs Dread. It's called.
Is that it?
And that's it's $300 to play.
Oh yeah, no, I've not played that one. That one probably sounds insane.
Yeah,
but I have played at Fire Lake.
Okay.
By Moline, outside of Moline, Illinois.
Okay.
It's like that one dude that designs courses. What's his name? John something. He's like a really well-known fucking
God damn it.
designer, John something. I don't even know, but like he designs a fuck ton of courses for the PGA Tour and everything.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I usually know like some of these architects off the back of my head. But architects, whatever you want to call them.
We play there is insane.
Landscapers,
yeah, that's how we glorified landscapers, really.
But yeah, dude, I want to play like Olympia Fields. I think it's called. That's down in South Side, and it's like fucking Good's played there. I don't know if you watch Good at all, or did you? You know of him?
No, I don't know. I don't watch golf too much.
Okay, so Good is a YouTube group. So do you know Grant Horvat by chance on YouTube? He was one of the good guys, or GM Golf. Michael
Morris sounds familiar.
So Michael Morris, he was one of them. GM Golf, he does all the trick shots and shit. But they have
like Instagram. I'm assuming, obviously
Instagram, mainly YouTube. They have probably one of the biggest golf channels besides Rick Shields. And dude, they came out to Golf Center Des Plaines. Have you ever played there? That par 3 course that's under the lights.
Golf Center. I've been to the range. You know the range where the ball comes out of the floor. Me and my buddies go there all the time. Yeah.
Golf Center Des Plaines, dude. It's a fucking it's a par 3 course under the lights.
You guys excited for the Happy Gilmore too?
Fuck yeah, absolutely.
100%.
John Daly's going to be in it. That's what I heard.
That's awesome.
Dude, John Daly's in it.
Awesome.
Dude, John Daly's in it.
I love John Daly, dude.
Scotty Scheffler's in it.
That's
Colin
sick.
Morikawa, Bryson DeChambeau.
That's fucking sick.
Like a lot of pro golfers, and then Travis Kelce's in it for a little bit for some reason.
I can't stress enough how like when I think of America, I think of John Daly.
Hell yeah.
Dude, someone didn't know what the drink was. I literally asked, like, "Oh, they make a John Daly." They're like, "What's that?" I'm like,
Jesus.
just Arnold Palmer's vodka.
That's all it is. Yeah, dude, I love those drinks. That's the only time I drink vodka is on the golf course. I either have a John Daly to start, or I'll bring my watermelon Red Bull and put vodka in it.
Oh, nice.
But other than that, that's the only time I ever drink vodka is on the golf course.
I like whiskey and golf.
I do too. I do
good.
too. But just because specifically to drink a John Daly, I just like say fuck it because I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But
I'm gonna be drinking cold because like.
A warm John Daly?
No, I want cold drinks all day. I'm golfing. Yeah.
Well, Cart Girl. Well,
true.
It's either Cart Girl or you do like my old bag, not my new bag, but my old one had a cooler lining, so I'd fucking throw a bunch of Miller Lights in there and stuff.
Nice.
But now that I'm like playing more and like kind of like getting a little bit better, I don't get hammered when I'm playing anymore.
Yeah.
I just get a good buzz.
I definitely get stoned as fuck, but yeah, I don't get hammered.
Yeah, because what's your best round?
Oh, I don't even know.
Do you not keep score?
I'm like one of the few guys that I play with where I just don't keep score. They usually do. I don't know. My best round is probably like, what's like the average? Like what we said is like
par 70, par 72 usually is the
par 72. Then I would have to say my best score is probably like in the upper 80s. No, I wouldn't even say
that's better than average.
I'd say that's still. I don't know. I did have a good, but is that a really easy course? Is that we usually go to Columbus Park in Austin. It's like free. You can go there like when they shut down for the season for free, and they won't charge you. But it's a really easy course, just a nine hole course. 9 horse. It's a 9 horse. You gotta fuck them all. It's a 9 horse course, and you gotta fucking fuck all them good. Make them all come, and that's
you gotta fill the holes.
You gotta fill the holes.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, we played that twice back to back. I think my best score is, if I had to guess, probably like, it was not late 80s, probably upper 90s.
Okay.
Honestly, and that's like an easy hold too.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, like if you shoot anything lower than 100, you're better than average.
Really? I think probably over 100.
Well, I've seen your, you post your shit on Instagram. You have a good, you can, I bet you if you fucking concentrated, you could do
I think I could.
So this year, let's get
after it, dude. It's fucking
I also like doing a lot of scrambles.
Scrambles are dope.
Scrambles are great. Yeah. Jack, do you know what a scramble is?
You just play whoever's ball is closest to the hole.
Or whoever's in the best position. So if us three were playing and I hit the fairway and you guys lost your balls, we'd all three hit for more.
See, when you said scramble, I immediately thought rugby. But it's called a scrum.
A scrum.
Yeah.
A scrum. Yeah, so we would hit we would choose whoever has the best.
That sounds kind of gay, scrum. Mm-hmm. That's like really close to cum.
Exactly. Get into your scrum position. Show us your best scrum.
Show us your best scrum now.
Scrum, yeah. Scrum, yeah, would you?
I do twiddle the fingers.
You touch my scrum.
My scrumdum or scumdum. I don't even know.
There's some really nice courses up this way that are pretty reasonably priced. That you should. I mean, we should definitely. I'll definitely come down there, but we should. There's some courses in Wisconsin that are fucking fantastic.
100%. Hit me up.
Hawksview in Lake Geneva is one of my favorite courses to play. It's one of the hardest courses I've ever played.
Yeah.
But it's like GPS on the golf cart, like fucking.
That's nice.
It's not that expensive either. Like when you get a good deal, like I've got a really good Golf Now deal. I think the cheapest I played it for was like $60.
That's nice.
But it's usually like if you're not paying it on the app, it's like on a Saturday morning, you're paying $110.
Damn.
But honestly, I would pay the $110 because that's how nice it is.
Damn.
And it's just like the 17th hole is perched up on top of, or the tee box is perched up on top of a hill, and you can see all of Walworth County around you, and it drops down like 100 feet to the hole.
I love those holes.
Yeah,
those
so do I.
I love those whores.
I love those whores.
I love those whores.
Those whores are the easiest.
Dude, and then my best round was I shot an 80. Damn. 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I shot an 80. I don't know what. Okay, so full disclosure, half the tees were moved up to because there was a junior tournament right after we were teeing off.
Were you hitting from the lady tees, Torgy?
on half of them, yes. Because honestly, we were playing from the whites. I'm not going to be the guy that fucking goes back to the other tee box while everybody else is hitting from up there. So we were playing from the whites. So yeah, full disclosure, half the tees were moved up, but I didn't fucking lay the course out that day.
It's not your fault.
No, I literally, dude, it was insane. I was on fucking fire. I had six white claws total, 3 on the front, 3 on the back. And that was just a money level, dude. It was so cool. I looked at my brother-in-law. I'm like, dude, what's going on?
What was setting you up so well? Was it the drives or your approach game?
It was just one of the drives. My drives were almost. I almost hit every fairway, dude. But nice. Like I was also like my putting was just on like. I have a putting mat in my basement. That's like I try to putt. Well, now that I'm able to put my putter on the ground with my back, I'll putt probably because it has foot markers on it. So I'll literally there's a small hole and a big hole. So I'll hit 3 from each one for like 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, all the way up to 8 feet.
Nice.
And I'll make
Get those reps in.
I'll make 3 on each. So I'm like making like 90 putts a night.
Nice.
So
you really do care. You
I
can
do.
whip my
I do.
ass.
That's what I'm saying.
But I feel like, what's the funny thing is that, like, even though I know you can whip my ass in golf, if I were to try, God, I'd love to crush you and just like make you cry.
Honestly, when I'm playing against somebody, dude, I get in my head pretty easily. So you probably have a good chance. Like I was like,
I don't think I could. No, I think you'd crush me. I think the only way I could be you if I like actually like put in the work like you did. That's the only way you get good at anything.
Honestly, just like the putting is just the easiest thing to do. Like I can still do it at home. I don't have to I mean, it's just the easiest thing you can take strokes off of.
Yeah.
And then like this past year, I was in a league before I got hit by the car, and I was so my buddy from work, Jim, he played golf throughout all high school. He's like probably a 10 handicap. He was a scratch golfer at one point. So he's like fucking really good. And he gave me like a short game lesson, or like the green side chipping was just so hard for me to do. And then he just gave me one little lesson on fucking put your wrists forward and don't break your wrists on your backswing.
Yeah. And use your shoulders.
Yep. Putting stroke.
Wait, putting. Oh,
No, just for short game chipping around the green.
Okay, that's what I thought you meant.
So yeah. So you just don't break your wrists on your backswing and just
But you want to almost like putt with your chest. You want chip with your chest or shoulders.
Pretty much. I mean, to an extent, yeah. I don't know.
You gotta imagine you're a college girl squeezing your boobs together.
Like you got A cups. You're like, no, I got double D's.
Dude, I almost hold out for a goddamn albatross last year. That's a 2 on a par 5. That's 3 under par. So I hit my fucking drive. It was a par 5. I fucking smoked it down the center of the fairway, like 260.
Yeah.
And I had it was a really short par 5. I think I had like 180 in. So I hit my 7-iron, dude, and it literally fucking rolled right past the fucking hole. It was so cool though. Nice. I love golf, man. Golf is so that's like the, obviously besides me having to get back surgery and like, that was like the hardest thing to do was like not be able to golf.
Yeah. Golf is like a spiritual thing for the white man.
Yeah.
Golf is like our buffalo.
Seriously. The day before I got hit, dude, I fucking called in sick from work. I wasn't feeling good when I called in, and then I woke up at 9 and I felt great. I'm like, I'm gonna go play golf.
Yeah.
And I played in 33 holes of golf.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic. It was the best day ever.
Yeah, dude.
And then the next day, no, not good.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I cannot wait to play golf this year. I should be playing pretty much May.
Yeah.
So when I go back to work, I'm supposed to be going back to work in May.
Just don't overdo it, because with golf, it's like you don't need power.
Yeah,
so
no,
in your case, it's like you just got to worry about form. Don't even stress.
I'm going to club up. I'm going to, like, if I have 175 yards, that's usually my 7-iron. I'm going to hit 6 or even 5-iron and just swing nice and slow and nice and controlled. It might be a really good thing for my game, because I always get that, like, oh, it's 175 yards. Oh, I can get my 7-iron there. And then I fucking try to smoke it and I just shank it or something,
I'm trying to think which irons I suck with. I actually feel really confident with irons 3 to 6.
Really?
7, I'm always wonky with for whatever reason. I used to be good with.
That's usually.
I don't even have an 8-iron.
No?
That tells you how much of an amateur I am. I should get one. I think I did have one, but I lost it.
I played without a 7-iron for an entire season because I hit a bad hit. I hit a bad shot. And then I was like, God damn it. I went like this. I didn't even throw it that hard.
Tomahawked it?
I didn't even throw it that hard, and it just snapped. I was like, sick.
That's
And I ended up getting a par on the hole anyway. So it was like, what the fuck?
Didn't even need it.
Didn't
even fucking need it.
Well,
you proved it. Like, I'll retire you right now, you fucking bitch ass club.
I was so pissed though, because it's like, really? I got a par anyway. I didn't even need to toss the club at all. I have one buddy that just like is a fucking hothead when he plays. He took his brand new 5-wood and just fucking smacked it across the cart after he had a bad shot. I'm like, brother.
I don't ever get that mad.
No, me neither.
I'm too poor to get that mad.
Well,
I can't afford another club. That's some rich guy shit to get that mad.
I told him, I'm like, bro, you do not practice.
Squeeze like a pet or something like that when you get mad.
Yeah, that's when you go buy like a hamster and you just treat it like a stress ball.
Tell me about the wabbits, George. No, I was like, dude, you don't practice enough to get this mad. You can't get this mad at something that you do maybe once a week. I'm like, if he was at the driving range every single day and he was doing that bad, then I would get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, dude, you can't get that mad. And like, also, I had to tell him, I'm like, dude, I can't play with you if you're going to keep doing this. This is like, you're ruining my time.
Yeah, dude, this is our novice stay time. This is like the time to lock in, but lock out.
Yeah,
that's what golf is.
Yeah,
it's like
dude.
locking in, but locking out.
It's so relaxing. And it's just like that one, even if you have a fucking terrible round, that one good shot.
Yeah.
That one good shot brings you back. And it's just the best. Oh, God, I can't wait to golf.
Dude, it sucks when like, this hardly ever happens with me and like my close buddies, like 4 or 5 other guys I usually go golfing with. Like, and I've known these guys since like high school too. But like rarely, like once or twice, there'll be a time where like we may be like bitching at each other because like one of us has a bad fucking hole and the other one says calm down. The other one's like, fuck you, dude, or some shit like that. But that's like fucking rare as fuck. If that does happen, that's a sad day.
Yeah.
That should never happen.
Yeah.
But that's rare. That's rare.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I can't wait, man. I cannot. Do you watch golf at all?
I try to get into it more. I watch clips and shit. I'll watch like Rory.
Yeah.
And then I'll watch
Rory's
Scotty.
a bitch. I hate
Rory does seem like a
Honestly,
bitch.
well, so the reason he's a
it's
bitch.
just on my it's just shit that like is on my Instagram reels.
He's
You know what I mean?
he's a bitch, but like the whole live thing when the live stuff happened, he
What's
was
that?
like
What
live golf.
I'm so ignorant.
Oh,
Dude,
no,
I don't even I just literally will occasionally see
Okay.
reels of John Daly, Rory, Scotty Scheffler, and like Tiger Woods.
Old John Daly videos? Yeah, I've been seeing
John Daly videos, dude. Those are honestly no
He's
one
the
beats
best.
John-
He's the
No one.
definition of ready golf. He literally fucking ready golf is you just walk up and hit it. He'll get up with a cigarette in his mouth, no fucking shoes, look at the hole, and then hit it and fucking.
Well, there's
stick
one where
it.
he runs off in the golf cart just to go like shit and piss or something like that.
Yeah. Dude, there's no mental blockage with that guy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? No
yeah.
mental. He's like, go with your instinct.
Yeah.
Just go.
So Live Golf is a Saudi Arabian funded league that like they fucking like John Rahm. That's why he's not on the PGA Tour. He went and joined Live.
Yeah.
Bryson DeChambeau.
Aren't
He
they doing
joined
that?
Live.
Aren't they? Isn't like Saudi Arabia trying to do that with like most sports? They're trying to. Like,
pretty much.
consolidate.
Like they started their own. Like Phil Mickelson was like the number one. Like he was the first person to really go over to it, and like he kind of started the trend of people go because they paid Phil Mickelson $200 million to come play. Plus you can and like it's a 54 hole tournament, no cut. So you're playing through the whole fucking weekend no matter what, and the last place person like wins a lot of money. The first place. If you win first place, you're winning almost $10 million. Plus, you're already making the $200 million they get you to sign over.
Jesus.
So it's everybody was against it because most people were against it because it's Saudi blood money, is what they're getting. But like at the same time, I get where a lot of the golfers are coming from. Well, if you're getting offered to pay, quadruple what you make now to do half the work, because they're only doing like 20 tournaments a year as opposed to. There's a tournament every fucking week in the PGA Tour.
I mean, that to me makes sense, but someone explain Chicago parking meters. Why is that shit going to fucking Saudi Arabia?
Dude, that's fucking ridiculous. Yeah,
I literally complain about that.
They
All
sold
the
all those
parking is
fucking
Abu
parking
Dhabi.
meters.
But we're just like, whatever.
sold-
We signed a contract. We got integrity. The Windy City has integrity now.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, they fucking sold the fucking parking meters. Every parking meter.
it's so stupid.
I wonder what
damn.
happened if we just stopped paying.
That's the only way to
They're
fucking.
gonna take it away.
That's the only way to
They
fight
can't
it.
take it away.
But I mean, towing companies are going to make a fucking fortune if that's the case. You'd have to have everybody in
True,
everybody in the city would have to be into it, including.
But if you offer the towing people enough money, they'll do it.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah. So where was I going with the live golf thing? Why was that? Why did I bring it
It's
up?
un-American.
Yeah, well, no, Rory's a bitch. That's why.
Rory's a
so,
bitch.
So Rory, okay, obviously he's sponsored.
Fuck you, Rory.
Fuck you,
Tagging
Rory
it.
McIlroy. No, because I mean, I get it. I really do understand. Like, I mean, it's just like the right thing to do. Essentially, is to not take that blood money. I get it, but at the same time, he's sponsored by Nike. Fucking tiny little Asian kids are making his goddamn clothes.
You hear that, Rory?
You hear that?
You hear that?
You're no better than them.
Yeah.
Also,
You should get to work with them. Get in line.
the PGA
Pick your own shoes.
the PGA Tour has so many like they have ties with fucking Saudi Arabia. Like they have like DP World Tour. That's a fucking that's a Saudi Arabian tournament or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Say it.
But Rory was so against it to the point where he's like when the live players got like the okay to play in majors still because majors have nothing to do with the PGA Tour. It's just all 4 majors are separate.
Yeah.
And he was so mad. He's like, oh, if I have to walk next to a fucking live player, if I have to play alongside a live player, I'm gonna be sick to my stomach. Just hit your fucking golf ball, you pussy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
That's what I was saying. Like, I just didn't
play the game.
Was the diamond
game. You're
watch
getting
gonna
paid.
blind you?
Here.
You're getting paid millions and millions of dollars in sponsors. Plus, you're fucking winning all the time. And also, it's like, dude, like, just play your.
It reminds me of NBA.
You get paid.
It reminds me a little bit of NBA.
Seriously,
You mean the WNBA?
What's up? Yeah.
it's like you're getting. What's that? I've never heard of it. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, man. You're getting paid millions of dollars to fucking hit a golf ball. Don't bitch about how you could have. I mean, he got offered to, like, I think $500 million to go over there.
Damn.
Turn it down.
My God.
They offered Tiger $1 billion.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, he's just Tiger's like,
Tiger Woods.
I'm good. I went and saw a live event though this past year at Bolingbrook Country Club.
Oh, that's cool.
They're gonna be back this year again. It's fucking dude. It's so much cooler than a PGA Tour event.
Yeah.
I've been to one of each. I've been to the BMW Championship at Medina. That is an insane course. It's super private though. You'll never be able to play there.
Damn.
But the Bolingbrook one, dude, it's like the difference between live and PGA's. Live is a fucking party. Do they have a party hole where they play rap music the entire fucking time?
Cool.
It's like fucking the Waste Management Phoenix
It's just
Open.
like the new way. Well,
Yeah.
it's like just a new generation of
Exactly.
golf.
It's
Yeah.
and they don't have to wear pants. They can wear shorts.
I dig you, Liv. Yeah,
I'm all about live. I mean, because I'm not a huge Patrick Reed fan because he's a fucking cheater. But the reason he went over to live is because he's like I was playing 45 tournaments a year. So he's gone 45 weeks out of the year.
Yeah.
And he's like, I've been watching my kids grow up over FaceTime. He's like, I would much rather play golf 10 times a year and be with my kids. So that, as a father, I get that 100%. I would rather 100% do that.
Yeah.
And you're getting paid bank.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't know. We can move on from the golf stuff. I could talk about golf all day though.
I don't care, dude. It's your house. You can put,
We're talking about golf and only golf.
We're talking about golf. You hear that?
I don't think last time you were here, I don't know, did we ever talk about your Mount Rushmore of comedy? I don't know if we ever got that. I don't know if we did that because I don't think we were asking people yet. I don't think that started till you were.
No, yeah, I don't think so yet.
Yeah, so your top four.
Yeah, I mean, Jim Carrey's for sure definitely number one, probably.
That makes
Okay.
a lot of sense.
It does. I'm a copywriter. I would actually say, I would still give it up to him, Louis C.K.
Okay.
Because watching him since I was like 13, 14, that was like, I'm 30 now, so that was like.
I sadly got into him later. Like, I did not care for his show on FX. And until basically.
Did you watch that show, Louis?
Well, he had a couple different shows, right? But I watched the one that was less corny, not the sitcom one, the one after, the one that we all know, Louis. Yeah. Well, I think most people.
I never watched that.
Cooler
either.
It's basically just a Seinfeld, but.
Yeah, but without a laughing track, it's like a real life kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. That one was good, and he filmed all that on his laptop and edited
Really?
it all. Yeah, so that's.
See, I never got. I don't know. I forgot who we were talking. Was it Joseph Christopher where I said that I promised I was gonna fucking watch some Louis C.K. specials or something like that? I haven't really. I've seen clips. I've never watched an entire special of him. I know he's hilarious. I know he's one of the greats. I just never got into it when he was hot. You know.
The only thing is that it's so funny because I still have a lot of respect for Louis, but it's like I lost a lot because he was jerking off in front of female comedians. He's got 2 daughters, dude. Okay, so do you have a daughter or son? What do you got?
Both. One of each. One of each, yeah.
All right, dude, imagine like some fucking comic when you're in comedy.
Yeah.
Some comic's doing that in front of your daughter. I mean, that's fucking crazy.
If someone flicked her bee in front of me, I don't think I'd be that upset.
Jackman Johnson. You're like Quagmire.
Who else but Jack?
I love you.
Who else but Jack, man?
I would kiss you if I knew I wouldn't catch anything.
I test monthly.
All right, well, that's fair.
Monthly.
Come here. But I just
Who else but Jack, man?
Jackman. But with that shit, just kind of, I still put Louis on Mount Rushmore. That being said, I still put him on Mount Rushmore. But because he was because Louis would always be nauseous with preaching feminism. I don't know if you caught that, but before he got knocked down in 2017, before that, he would talk about how he really has a lot of female figures in his life that he respects, and it's like, well, if you really respect it,
I respect you. Watch this.
So it's like, where's your mind, dude?
If you have a full conversation while doing it, I feel like that is respectful.
Eye contact is important.
If you're just sitting there grunting while I'm on my phone, that's a little weird, but
That's rude.
yeah.
I'm over here.
Yeah, I'm a guest. Talk to me. Offer me water.
Ooh, it's got a lime.
Yeah, then I don't mind. I'll have a conversation.
That's it. A lime can solve anything. But like I still put Louis on Mount Rushmore just because I do think he is smart as fuck.
Yeah.
And I think smart people can be twisted. You know what I mean? And but obviously he's still human. He's still a family man. He still loves his daughters and all that shit. So I still, Louis still fucking Louis.
Yeah, he made a
I
mistake.
mean? Yeah, it happens.
It's a fucked up mistake, but he made it. It's okay.
It's all right. It's all right. And that being said, I still put him on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
That's how much I respect him.
Yeah.
He's still like in my heart and in my book, in my childhood and all that shit.
Right.
So probably Jim Carrey, Louis, definitely Ralphie May.
Ralphie May,
100%.
yeah. You haven't heard that
Oh,
one?
Ralphie May for sure.
We've not heard him. Yeah.
Ralphie May 1,000%.
He's
very
hilarious.
funny.
No, I watched him growing up too.
I watched him for
I
sure.
was
Ralphie May
actually
for
like
sure.
the first comic I ever heard dying, and I was like aware and like and being there for it, be like, holy shit, he was one of the greats,
Dude.
Like everyone else kind of died before I cared, and then like he was like I cared about comedy. I was watching it young and just fell.
Dude,
like Patrice O'Neal. I never knew he was.
I was just gonna say Patrice O'Neal next. I was literally gonna say Patrice next. I love Patrice too.
I have also never seen any Patrice. I've seen
he's
clips.
Great.
I've never seen him live either. Same with Ralphie.
I did like Bernie Mac too. I cared about him.
Bernie Mac was fire. I used to watch a Bernie Mac show all the time with my sister when I was younger.
Bad Santa was one of my favorite movies.
Bad Santa?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bad Santa's good.
Okay, so you said Jim Carrey,
Yeah,
Louis,
Bernie, or not Bernie, Patrice.
Patrice, and Ralphie May.
Yeah, Patrice and Ralphie May. I'd probably say
solid.
those four guys because I'm trying to think of like anyone else. I mean, I want to say Carlin, but that was really my mom's generation. She loved Carlin. Louis was my Carlin. Louis looked up to Carlin.
Right.
Yeah.
So I like George Carlin a lot. He's not on my Mount Rushmore. I just like he was so ahead of his time.
Yeah.
Like I watched his 1973 special or whatever, his HBO special, and like all the stuff he was saying still applied today.
Yeah, 100%.
I was like, wow. But yeah, no, mine has been mine. I say it quite often on here, but I'll give you mine. Mine's fucking Shane Gillis,
Nice. Hell yeah.
Ron White,
Nice.
Kevin Hart, and then Jesus Christ, Mitch Hedberg.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Those are
dude.
my, and then but Kevin Hart kind of alternates with Bill Burr for me.
Oh yeah, Bill Burr's great. I love Bill Burr. I fell in love with him. I mean, he'd be close to my Mount Rushmore too. I guess I'd put him on there. I mean, if it's limited to 4. No, fuck Bill. He's not on my Mount Rushmore. But no, I love Bill.
Yeah.
I love Bill Burr. I love Bill Burr.
I
He's
just
awesome.
like Shane Gillis was like the reason I started doing comedy pretty much because I saw his YouTube special back in 2020, and I was like, he's like just a bro. I was like, that's kind of he's bro comedy.
He's very honest, and just like matter of fact. And what you get is what you fucking get from me. What
Someone
do you want?
said frat boy comedy. He's frat boy comedy.
Frat
I'm
boy,
like,
yeah.
But like smarter frat boy comedy.
Yeah.
Like he's not dumb.
No,
There's
not
no
at
problem
all.
that's dumb.
Dude, speaking of Shane Gillis, go on Joke World on Instagram.
Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram's. So I saw something today that blew my fucking mind, dude. Apparently, there's
the one you
there's-
messaged me. Hold on.
Yes. Yeah, just go to. Apparently, people think that there's a conspiracy that Shane Gillis is a CIA plant.
Yep. Hold on. Let me
I
put it
mean,
on.
he probably fucking made that up. He's probably the one that started that. He's probably the one that started that.
I don't know.
Ron asked Bud to break down the Shane Gillis CIA plant theory, and it turns out there's more than one coincidence.
Is Shane Gillis a CIA plant? See, like, it's not a plant, it's an asset. Okay, I'm sorry. Bud Light,
Because
that
of
dude used to
Hammer.
work for the CIA. Shane's dad went to school with a former director of the CIA at high school. That's kind of weird. I'm talking like small-time high school. Dude, back in the day, they used to go to Notre Dame to recruit people. The CIA used to... What's Shane's favorite football team? I forgot. It's Notre Dame.
But like, dude, everyone loves Notre Dame. Even I grew up liking Notre Dame. I'm just like,
Can we talk about Joe Biden for a minute, though? Yeah, of course. Joe Biden's wife got hit by a fucking truck in the middle of nowhere. Who owned the truck?
Assassination.
this is like related to Shane. He's talked about this.
He's got to be an asset just because there's so many connections to him. His job might just be restore cool white guys.
During War Mode's appearance on Warm Ones, Ron asked Bud to break down the Shane Gillis CIA plant theory, and it turns out there's more than one coincidence.
Is Shane Gillis a
Yeah.
That was the end of it? Okay.
So I looked that up about the truck that hit Joe Biden's wife. Apparently, it was owned by the Gillis Mushroom Farm or something like that. You want to look
Is
that
this
up?
for real?
I'm
I'm serious about this.
So
We're gonna go into
So
a
why is
rabbit
this
hole right now, boys.
motherfucker on your Mount Rushmore?
I just found this out today.
Is he still on your Mount Rushmore?
I think so. Yeah. He's
So-
still
Well, I mean,
funny. He's still fun-
Louis C.K.
he didn't
jerked
show-
off in
he
front
didn't
of
show
one,
his
so
dick
yeah,
to
I got-
anybody.
Yeah, I got
His
an
dick is still
asshole
in his
mine.
pants.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so I just found this out today, and I'm just like, well, that's wild if that's true.
is
I
wild.
mean, it's the internet, so whoa. Biden's wife, child killed in car crash.
Yeah.
Episode. Yeah, I don't know. That's
I mean, you know, it's
sounds like it's a big reach, obviously, but at the same time, it's like, his dad went to school with a CIA person, fucking, and then what was the first one they said? I forgot. Whatever, but that'd be wild.
that would be wild. I do think there's fuckery in this country for sure.
I think there are plants for sure, like that. Who's that chick with the
Poppy?
No, who's that chick that has that podcast? Bobby something.
Oh, Bobby.
Bobby Altoff.
Yeah.
You know her?
Bobby Altuff is like that weird.
It was the best
kinda
podcast
awkward
ever.
White girl that
the
like.
one who would kind of just make those really like awkward sexual comments, but
And
then
she
immediately
just-
off-put when you make the move.
But dude, she just came, when she came out.
You're
of-
so catty.
when she came out, like when that podcast came out, like she just got big out of nowhere. Like all of a sudden, her like one of the first clips I ever saw was her with a podcast with fucking Drake, and Drake. They were in a bed together doing a podcast. That was like the first time I ever saw her, and it's just like, yeah, people say she's an industry plant.
Oh. Yeah, dude.
I'll be an industry plant. Plant me in there. give me some views.
Give me some money.
Give me some views.
money. Would you really? Would you want to be an industry plant?
No,
If they gave it to you?
no, fuck.
If they're like,
What's my
we'll give you a
objective?
lot of money.
If probably, I mean, I'm not gonna
Probably,
lie. I mean, it depends on how big the money is. But
Where's the objective?
at the same time, it's like also though I've also we've also done like I've done like over 120 episodes at this point. So it's like it's not like they're like, hey, do you want a podcast? Go, boom. It's like it's already started. So it'd be like, yeah, I'll take the bump. I don't know. Just put me in the algorithm, man.
That'd
That's
be
all I
scary
want.
though. That'd be scary.
That'd be
If you're-
wild. Yeah, because then I probably wouldn't do it, dude. That's
I don't
fucked
You know how
up.
you get into it? You gotta let someone jerk off in front of you.
I think that's
Go
a
ahead.
lot. That's a lot of things.
Go ahead.
That's a lot
That's
of
all we
things
gotta
actually.
do. All right.
You know how many places do that? Okay, Harley Rider gangs, right? What are they called? What are the biker gangs called?
1%ers.
There's
The 1%ers?
Well,
Yeah.
there's the Outlaws.
The Outlaws
Hells
do
Angels.
it. The Hells Angels do it.
MCs, is that what you're talking about?
The MCs do it. I'm
That's
pretty
just
sure.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure gangsters do it too in Chicago. Like the Black Disciples, they do it. You know who else does it?
They gotta
Best
do what?
Buy. Best Buy does it. Chuck E. Cheese does it. No, I'm just doing a bit.
I was actually starting to write a joke about so what the
I took it completely
Outlaws,
serious for a good
Outlaws. They it's all white,
Oh, okay.
all white.
Oh, actually, I remember that now. Yeah, they
So,
are racist.
They're very racist.
Very racist.
I just can imagine they're just like their company outings, and they're just their basketball teams just suck. Dude. That's all I had though. That was just the premise of it. I just haven't elaborated on anything further than that. Just go to their company picnic and just fucking all right.
God.
It's basketball time. It's just fucking just.
You're the
sucks.
janitor.
Who are you? God.
Or like you should do something
I'm
like,
after hours. I'm the janitor.
oh, dude. You should do a bit about how like they're doing charity work and they're trying to be like, they're like, traffic cops.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this way. You should do like, this is our charity work. We direct traffic flow. it's like fucked up. And they're really just like, they're redirecting people to trap houses to buy their crack.
Yeah. Oh man, fucking dude. If you were
That's actually pretty funny. I was just
I'm obsessed with like organized crime. Like, do you think that obviously you're with Giacomo, fucking Italian ass last name?
Giacomo.
Do you
See,
think
that's why I go by Barry, motherfuckers, because half you pronounce it like peanut butter in your mouth.
Giacomo?
Giacomo.
Do you think if you were back in like when the mafia was very prevalent back in the like in the 50s and 60s or
I'd be
whatever?
a pussy.
You don't think
I'd
you'd
be a
drug-
rat. I'd be a rat.
You think you would?
I'd be a rat, or I wouldn't partake at all. I'd fuck up somehow, though. I would.
I'd be the guy in the
very
back
sca-
seat that you don't know who's back there.
You would be the guy that. Yeah, you would be. You would be. You would be. You.
I keep trying to tell
You
myself.
adjust your mirror and that's when I pop up.
Oh my god, terrifying.
I'm rewatching The Sopranos again. It's my favorite show of all time. And I just started I just put it on the other day, and I'm like, all right, fuck, I'm back in deep. I had a dream the other night that I was fucking walking with somebody. I don't remember who it was, but they're like, we gotta take this guy out. I'm like, I don't do hits, man. I don't do hits. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? So like, I also, dude, I've had fucking crazy dreams where I'm like fucking shooting people. I think in a past life, dude, I was a gangster or a murderer,
my gun's super hard
or a
to cock,
serial
and I can't
killer.
shoot it. I had a dream where my gun was super hard to cock, and I was in a really scary situation, and I just panicked. And I was like, ah.
I remember this one. I remember
And
this.
then you wake up in the morning, you're tugging your dick.
It won't work.
It's on a bullet.
It's jammed. It's jammed.
Just give your dick an Indian burn when you wake up.
Dude,
Is that why it's bent upwards?
I remember a specific dream when I was younger, dude. I was like in my garage, like childhood garage, and I got shot in the face, and everything like
You had a
felt
dream
real.
that you got shot in the face as a child.
Not like I don't know. I was younger, like you know,
okay.
like so,
Like teenager.
yeah, I was probably in my teens, whatever.
Yeah.
And I got shot in the face, and then like it like felt real as shit. I didn't hurt or anything, but it felt like everything got like I got lightheaded as fuck, and then like blood. I saw red,
Dude, our
and then
generation,
black.
I swear to God, Torgy, the way you're talking is because our generation has been through so many fucking shootings.
I was
just
gonna
in
say
the
Call of Duty.
zeitgeist.
That's just a Call of Duty hub.
Well, that's Call of Duty too.
Yeah.
That's both. It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of
Yeah.
both. You know, it's a little bit. Actually, yeah, it's a good point. That's Call of Duty.
I have some
It
wild-
might be more Call of Duty.
I've had some wild dreams of me like killing people, dude. That's wild. I don't know why. Dreams are crazy.
Well, I think, dude, I just think, you know what's so funny? I had the trippiest thought is that so me and my coworkers at the Spencer work, we have like early morning conversations because we count weed for the first like hour and a half for our shift, right?
Yeah.
So as we're counting weed, we just shoot the shit.
What do you mean you count the weed?
One
You just
like
count the containers?
Like the containers.
Okay,
Just
okay.
makes it, they're still there.
Okay.
Because Illinois is so anal retentive. Like, make
Right.
sure they're still there, even though you let the night before no one broke
Right,
in,
right,
you know?
right,
But anyway, so we're counting up and we're shooting the shit. And me and my coworkers are talking about like if you could go back in time and prevent one thing, like what would you prevent? And like the first coworker was like, you know, Hitler and all that stuff. And then another coworker was like slavery. And like, I agree with all that shit. Like that shit's fucking awful. But I
Imagine
don't know
how much shittier the weather would be if there were all those Jews here, though.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I tried that.
That's a good setup. Though.
Write that down. Write that down. That's gold.
I have
That's
it.
Jewish gold, Torgy.
I tried it on stage at Second Chances. Didn't get any laughs, dude.
You can't do that type of humor there.
Well, because the joke is because it's the number or the population of Jewish people has not returned to its pre-World War II numbers.
Yeah, it's
isn't
fucked.
that wild?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and then that's how I set up the joke, and then I would pause, and then I said, "Imagine how much shittier the weather would be if those numbers replenished."
All I can say is I've seen a couple trench coats walk down the street, man.
It's not the worst joke.
No, it's just about Jews controlling the weather, you know?
Yeah,
Come on.
It's been used before. It's just a new way to bring it up.
yeah, 100%. No, I mean the timing's there for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
you know, what's the fuck is wrong
What's
with
the
that?
big deal?
You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Make me a
Pastrami sandwich.
Yeah.
Everything's pastrami sandwiches.
I like a good layer of cream cheese on my bagel.
Schmear.
I like a nice
Schmear.
smear. Just a smear.
No, I don't want to smear. I want a smudging.
Oh, yeah. You want a scrum.
You want to
You want a
scrum?
scrum of cream cheese. Nice little callback. What were you saying though? Like as far as where was that going?
And it was my turn, so we're like going around the room because like five of us, and I was like, honestly, out of all this shit in history that I prevent, and this is just like in recent history, because obviously the first two are terrible, they should be prevented. But I just initially what came to mind was Columbine. If I could just go back in time and prevent Columbine, because that
that's a
fucking
great one.
sparked off so many kids.
Cats, oh
just
my
be like,
God.
well, now it's my turn to be sad and kill everyone.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna agree with you on that. That would be the best one to fucking. I mean, obviously, every one of those things you said is pretty terrible.
Yeah.
but like,
I wonder, just hypothetically, if
Now
Columbine
you
was
gotta tell us
prevented,
how would you stop it?
I don't know.
Would you just be friends with them, or would you go and kill them
kill
first?
those motherfuckers, dude? Kill those motherfuckers.
yeah, all the other kids with the pumped up kips, you better run, baby, run.
Yeah, for
See, the
real.
Disney
Oh my
version
God.
is you become friends with them.
You become friends with them, you just turn them around. Okay, that's so much more work. Can I just kill them? Okay,
Now I gotta be
now
friends.
I'm the asshole.
Oh wait, I gotta be there the entire time. I thought I was gonna go back the next day.
Now I gotta be fucking friends with this weirdo. Great.
God damn it! I gotta go to his birthday party every year.
Oh my god, dude, that's funny. Tell me about your sex life.
It's going good. It's going good. It's going.
You have a girlfriend, don't you?
It's like, what are we? Yeah, we'll talk later.
You brought her to Babs, right?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
Is that
the same girl?
Yeah, same girl. I've been dating her since like October.
Okay.
I call her my girlfriend because I think she'd call me her boyfriend. I'm pretty sure that's how that math works.
You gotta check her Instagram.
Yeah, right. But we're kind of like, we're taking our time. It's we're not seeing anyone else. I'm not seeing anyone else. She's not seeing anyone else. But
It's too much time.
it's too. But I don't know what we are, dude. But I know
Jack wrote sex life down, so I figured I'd ask that.
Yeah, thank you for writing that down.
No problem.
But we're having fun, doing the Lord's work.
Anal only.
Just anal, yeah.
It's just
Anal and oral, baby.
anal and oral, baby, nothing else. That's just straight from ass to mouth.
Hell yeah.
Is that why you asked for the donut when you got here?
What's up? Say it again. Say it again.
Is that why you asked for the donut when you got here?
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh my god.
I was hungry.
Holy shit. That's fucking funny, dude. Oh my god.
But dude, I fucking met her from so it's funny. I met her from doing a set at the Comedy Plex.
This episode of Torgy Talk is brought to you by Fat Candle Company. Yeah, that's right. You hear me talk about it every week. I burn a fat candle every single episode. It's a great product. They're candles inspired by men's cologne. So if you like men's cologne, you're going to love these candles. I love these candles. My wife loves these candles. You guys got to go check them out. www.fatcandlecompany.com. And if you stay tuned towards the end of the episode, I'm going to give you a special discount code that's going to save you 10% on your order. So yeah, like I said, go online, www.fatcandlecompany.com. Go check them out. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure we're...
No, tell me when we wrap it up. But
we'll do another 20.
I'll just cut that, make sure it's there.
No, you're good. But yeah, I met her at the fucking Comedy Plex, dude. She fucking caught me sweating after a set there. So my first bro, so I had this set at Comedy Plex, and first half went pretty well. Mm-hmm. Second half, I forgot my shit, and people were laughing because I was just a sweaty mess. And it is funny. It is funny. But I got off stage. I was like, fuck you, idiot. You just beat yourself up in your head.
That's funny.
Dude, I go into the hallway and I can't stop sweating. My forehead won't turn off. It's just like fucking, it's like a dam that just bursted and it won't stop. And the girl that I'm seeing, I won't say her last name. I don't know if I should say her first name. Maybe I should, I don't know. Yeah, why not? I'll say, I'm just going to keep it. I don't know what the fuck you want. So maybe we'll edit in your name later if that's what you want. But,
Pull up her Instagram, man.
Yeah, pull up her Instagram. But anyway, she was nice enough. She came up to me. She saw me that I was sweating profusely. And she tapped me on the shoulder. And I turned around. I was like, oh, that girl's cute. And she just looked at me and she's like, hey, nice set. She gave me a fist bump. I'm like, thanks. And so I was like,
She's a comedian too, or she's just there watching?
No, just randomly watching.
Yeah, okay.
And
Did you shake off like a wet dog?
dude, I did. It was fucking worse. I was like a baby hippo. I was like, dude, I was supposed to be aquatic at that point. But she walked away, and then I was like, well, that was just pity. You know what I mean? That was just like, it was just like whatever. And then literally 20 minutes later after the show ended, they had karaoke. Yeah. She comes back to me. She's like, hey, you want to do karaoke together? And we fucking sing Eminem and Mariah Carey.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Together. And then after that...
I think you got to marry her.
I probably should.
What's Mariah Carey's song?
It was like All I Want for Christmas.
Oh,
and then,
but never mind. I'd scratch that.
Is that right? Yeah, right?
Yeah. Prenup if you do.
But it was sweet, man. And then, we fooled around in my car, and then we boned a lot that next week. And, it's been going steady ever since. And I don't know, there's too much information. But it's honest.
There you go. That's good. That's good. That's the most important part.
But, dude, I'm just really lucky. She's really sweet. I don't know why God or the universe decided to throw her my way.
Yeah. But, you're a good guy. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll find out if I am. Yeah, we'll find out.
So, do you sweat that much when you fuck too? Then?
Oh yeah, dude. Sometimes yeah, I do. Yeah, for the most part. Yeah.
When you lay a towel down, it's for you. When you lay a towel down, it's for you.
It is for me. No, I'm not gonna lie. For my ex, I for sure needed a towel during the summertime.
Oh yeah, you've only been with this girl since October, so she's gonna have to. She's never been with you during the summer. Oh boy.
No, she is not. So she's in for a treat. Let's see if you stick around.
Yeah. See, dude, I'm a fucking sweaty guy, but like not even like I don't sweat when I'm on stage. Really?
No,
that
dude,
much.
mine's a psychological sweat. I will confess to everyone right now, when I sweat, it is a sign that I'm scared. It's a sign that I'm nervous. I'm very insecure. I'm very vulnerable if you catch me sweating on stage. But here's the weird thing. I've had sets where I've crushed where the sweat has helped me out to my advantage.
Really?
But then I've had sets where I did so bad. So bad. And it really...
You start sweating more. Like, fuck.
Dude, where it's like distasteful. Like, not just for me because it's getting into my mouth, but like for the audience. You know what I mean? For like, dude, it is like people are in the splash zone and they feel bad for me. Like, it is like, but there's been times where I made it work for me, and then times where I'll be honest, I have not made it work for me. And it is humbling and it makes you sweat more.
Yeah. If you just like brought fruit up there and it's like Gallagher it.
I should. Honestly, I'd just be a nervous mess and be like, I think this is what I'm supposed to do. And just like, just start smashing oranges and bananas.
I just saw a Dan Soder clip. He was whoever he's touring with
it was
now.
Brendan Shaglow.
Yeah, he just like in the middle of crowd work, he asks a question, then just pulls an apple out of his pocket. That's hilarious.
I saw that work today. That shit was funny as
shit, dude. But yeah, dude, like I said, I'm a sweaty fucking dude. Like when I like work out, when I fucking I used to have to fucking bring like an extra shirt to work when I was an electrician because like I would sweat like a motherfucker. So like I sweat when I'm working and I sweat when I'm working out like crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, just I have to be moving though.
Dude, I don't understand my sweat. My sweat is like, I think it's like psychological base. I don't even think I need to sweat sometimes. Well, no, I do sweat a lot. If I work, I sweat a lot when I work out, and I sweat a lot when I fuck. But
I sweat a lot when I play golf in the summer too. That's why I don't like summer golf. Summer golf, like August and July, is like, oh fuck, dude. I remember one time I went to my uncle is super rich. Yeah. He moved out to he retired at 50 and then got another job, and he's gonna retire with like 10 million plus his other.
Damn.
He was
like, I hope he dies. I want his body.
It's like literally like right place, right time. Like he had a fucking like a physical therapy degree or some shit like that, or sports science degree, and he ended up being like a CFO at Carry Foods. It's like I don't know. Anyway, so he had a fucking membership through work at Geneva National up in Lake Geneva. They have 3 18-hole courses. One's a Lee Trevino course, one's a Gary Player course, one's an Arnold Palmer course. Nice. All designed by all 3 of those guys. So they legitimately designed those courses, and super nice fucking course. I go there on 4th of July. I'm wearing fucking like these. I was, I always try to do like, I'll dress for the occasion. 4th of July, I'm wearing my USA hat. Fucking like, I had these blue shorts on, but they weren't like, they were like blue khakis. They weren't like the sweat resistant golf shorts, Bro, I'm telling you, I fucking had the just biggest ass sweat of all time. And then I just proceeded to play like shit the rest of the day because every time I get on the team, my uncle will be like, hey, what's up with your ass sweat? I'm like, oh my God, everybody seeing my ass sweat, dude. Did
your pussy piss himself?
dude, my butt pussy was leaking, dude. Or what a gay
pocket pussy?
Boy, what are the gay
bussy?
People? Yeah, bussy. Ew, that's such a gross word, dude. Bussy. It's like that. Oh my God. Or your boy pussy. Dude.
Oh. Yeah, it is fucking disturbing. Oh God, when you spell it out, when you break it down like that.
Oh, boy pussy.
Oh, dude.
Gross.
Dude, I remember actually, I got a reel on my Instagram.
Transphobes.
I got
it's just an odd way to say it, Boy pussy.
Oh,
why not man pussy?
Now you're getting your high horse.
We need to get man pussy. We need to say man pussy, not get man pussy. Mussy. Yeah. It's a mussy, dude. Good that mussy.
Dude, I remember one time I was for an open mic at Comedy Plex. I sweated so hard. I knew I was like in my head, I'm like, they're gonna see it when I go on stage, so we might as well just fucking announce it. It's on my Instagram. You can find it. But I have when I go on stage, I'm like, you guys, I don't know what happened. And I just leaned over, I showed them my giant ass sweat stain. I was like, it's like I farted all the sweat out of my body in one go. I'm sorry, folks. Dude,
like a wet fart.
That's the worst, dude. Though fucking sweat farts are the worst because you're like, oh my God, was that Was that a fart, or was that shit, or was that both, or was that just the sweat just fucking misting out of my ass?
There's no way it's just sweat.
Because you're already wet down there. You just feel it move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woof.
Imagine like an air hose like cleaning up like the drywall.
So, what's we talked about, I think last week, I don't know if it was last week or not, but TV shows. I love, like I said, I love Sopranos. I love, like, Workaholics was my favorite show growing up. That was because that came out when we were in high school. You know, did you ever watch Workaholics?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
Of course you did.
I mean, look at me. I'm smoking weed right now. I got a gross mustache.
you got the Blake mustache.
I got the Blake mustache.
Dude, that I wanted to like live that show. Like I was like, dude, I want to fucking get a house with my best friends and fucking just smoke weed on the roof and
I found
say,
out they
"Poop
lived
dollar."
there.
Yeah, for the whole first season, they lived at that house.
Yeah.
And that rat episode where they murdered rats is
Those
actually
are
based
real
on
rats.
Oh, really?
Well, it's not real, but
yeah.
it's based on a true story.
They had like an infestation of rats, like to the point where it was like.
But those are real rats that they killed.
No.
based on a true story.
Based on it.
I mean, not that I give a fuck. They're rats.
yeah.
But I'm just like, damn.
But yeah, dude, Workaholics, man. That's one of my fucking go-to shows for like a comfort show. Do you have a comfort show?
Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, my fucking mom, who's like,
Did you know he
Did you
filmed
say-
that first episode on a fucking camcorder? The first season, I think he
Yeah, it was on a 1080p
Rob
camcorder.
oh,
McElhenney,
I believe that. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Dude, my mom, who's like so fucking liberal and like so like empathetic towards people. She loves that show to this day, and she's the one that showed me that show back in 2004 when I was 9. I was like 9 or 10.
So I'm like on season like 8 or 9 of that show, and I just like
They're so easy to rewatch though.
well,
too.
I watched. I loved it, and then I don't know why. For some reason, I can only watch like 3 or 4 episodes at a time, and then I just like start spacing out. It's very funny. I mean, I don't know why. I guess I haven't watched. I don't think I've started to. Started to try it again
anything
since
they're in, like the Mick. Have you seen the Mick?
Let's go fuck myself.
Yeah, sorry.
I was gonna say I haven't tried to rewatch it since I started comedy, so maybe I'll start it over or something. Because that first episode is wild.
The first episode is
Insane.
You really couldn't make that today.
No.
You can make
But you got to watch the Mick. It's Kaylin Olsen.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious. She plays a basically a babysitter for some rich kids.
She's funny.
Yeah,
She's funny as fuck.
But they canceled that, and it's fucking one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and start It's Always Sunny over again because I love it. I fucking day, man. Fighter of the night, man. Oh my god.
I like if you want to get in the boys' hole, you gotta pay the toll.
The boys, you gotta pay the trolls. Yeah, dude, oh my god, the whole episode is fucking great.
You ever seen Broad City?
Oh, dude, that's hilarious.
Have you seen Broad City?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I fucking love Alana.
Yeah, I was gonna say Alana. And what's the other?
Alana
Ellen
Glazer.
and so
Alana
much.
Glazer is her
Yeah.
name, huh?
Was it the other girl you're talking about? I don't know.
Ellen?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Abby in the show.
Abby.
Yeah, I don't know what her name. I know her real name is Abby. I just don't know her last name.
Oh.
But yeah, that show is fucking just a female version of Workaholics. Literally, they called the Workaholics guys and asked them like, "Hey, we're gonna do a show basically like the same thing. Like, do you care?" They're like, "No, fucking do it."
Yeah.
I heard that on This Is Important. The Workaholics guys have a podcast. This Is Important.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good. I love that.
Let's check it out. I didn't even know they had a podcast. It's sick.
Yeah, I haven't been watching or listening to it in a while just because they went on like a live tour and I didn't like the live episodes. The live episodes were But did you guys know that Kyle Newacek, the guy that the director who plays Carl, the homeless guy, drug dealer
Oh yeah.
in Workaholics?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, he's
Cricket? The Cricket?
no, his name is Carl.
Okay, I'm singing the wrong guy. Oh, Workaholics. I'm singing.
Yeah, Workaholics. Carl,
Sorry.
they're drug dealer.
Yeah.
He's the director of Workaholics.
He's got the grape fan.
Yeah, the great. He's got the great van. He's got the massage van, whatever the fuck. And then so he's actually the director of Happy Gilmore too. Isn't that wild?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What a step up.
Well, so he's actually worked with him. Worked with Adam Sandler before on a couple other movies.
Oh, wow.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was just a random factoid.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How do you know that? I like that.
Yeah, no, he also did another show called. It's still going on. It's what they do in the shadows.
That's one of my favorite shows. Too.
I've never watched
Yeah.
it.
That's good.
I've never watched
That's
it.
good.
You guys ever watch Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah.
I have not.
Okay, so
I couldn't get into it. I don't know.
It's honestly-
this is also before I start. Maybe I'll try it again.
You gotta be dumber.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't like it either. I started watching it and I started liking it, but I still can't finish it. It just gets dumber and harder to watch.
It got worse after season 8.
Yeah.
After season 8 or 9. But seasons 1 through 5.
But they made a new show. And it's called The Trades.
Is it good?
It's fucking hilarious when I've seen other clips, but I can't find a way to watch it yet because it's on some Canadian fucking. Yeah, I'm like, God damn it.
God damn it. God
Yeah.
damn it, Ricky.
Yeah, I maybe I'll go back and try to watch that. But I don't know. I like, for some reason, man. I was pissed at myself for not being able to finish It's Always Sunny because I fucking loved it. But like I said, for some reason, 2 episodes in, I'm just on my phone or just doing something else. It's I don't know why. But this was also, like I said, before I started comedy. So maybe I'll just try it again.
Yeah, get back into it, dude. Give it a shot.
Yeah, I
fucking love it.
I think Dennis is probably my favorite character.
I love Dennis, but I just love Danny DeVito, dude.
Yeah,
I would love to meet him.
I just love how fucking cocky and goddamn
Dennis is a
ignorant
psycho.
is Dennis.
Yeah,
It's
Dennis
just
is
so
crazy.
fucking goddamn funny, man.
Oh, and then Mac makes me so uncomfortable with how gay he is, but how he doesn't come out for 7 seasons, and then he does come out, and when he does come out, you're like, yo, you get
comes out,
relieved.
and no
he
one
comes out
cares.
as gay, and no one cares, but he's obnoxious about it too, and I'm like, all right.
I haven't gotten to that part.
Oh, it's the best ongoing bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. It's probably the longest
I
joke.
thought that was wild that he actually got fat as fuck.
That shit was crazy dangerous, dude. I mean, he got fat as fuck and then lost all that weight really quick. I think he gained the weight way quicker than he lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is you gotta eat a lot to drink a lot too.
it's an insane commitment to the bit.
Yeah, it is.
It's dude, you can just fat
He didn't look
dude.
bad though. He looked like he was in a fat suit. He was so fit. It looked good on him.
You think the fat looks good on him?
Yeah.
What, it just looked healthy on him?
It just looked normal on him. It didn't look
that's it. That was his final form all along. That was him coming out of this fat closet.
Yes.
That was, yeah.
I forgot which.
Jay doesn't look good on him.
I forgot what episode it is or what when Dennis is just never mind. It was about him trying to fuck these girls, and he was just going about it this extremely weird way. I mean, I know he tries to do that a lot throughout the series, but there was this one. I don't know. Never mind. Just go fuck myself. I like I said, I haven't watched it in a while, but
You've got Hulu. It's all on there.
yeah.
Dude, Malcolm in the Middle was
If
really
anything,
a show.
Yeah.
watch
Malcolm.
Malcolm. They're redoing it now.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna watch that.
Dewey's recasted.
See, a lot of those shows when those. I never really was into sitcoms when I was younger because my mom. I was raised by my mom. She hates sitcoms.
Oh, I feel that. Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, they're fake as fuck, but Malcolm in the Middle was good
Golden.
because there's no laugh track
Modern
and it
Family.
felt real. Right. And also, Malcolm in the Middle was about a blue collar family that was dirty, and these kids would get in trouble, and
Yeah.
the boys were
Reminded me of Home.
they reminded you of home, they were bullies, but also bullied.
right.
So they were just kind of these blue collar, Pigpen from Charlie Brown. Imagine
Yeah.
3 of those kids, but in real life, there's no laugh track, and they're
Okay.
funny. And the mom is just tired of their fucking shit. And then their dad is Bryan Cranston, who's this crazy eccentric dude.
Yeah.
The show. The show is fire. I think.
I think a lot. I also watched a lot of cartoons. I think was.
Oh yeah. What'd you watch? What were your go-to
Fuck,
cartoons?
SpongeBob was
Yeah,
my
same.
go, dude. I love fucking Rocket Power.
Oh yeah, Rocket Power.
Dude,
People don't talk about Rocket Power.
I have all 7 seasons on my Xbox.
Hell yeah, dude.
I have
Rocket
a
Power is
GameCube
fire.
game for it.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
Nice.
What was the game?
It's basically skate, but it has all the fucking things. So you can surf,
Yeah.
rollerblade.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we gotta play it.
Fucking Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
All those Nickelodeon cartoons I loved. And then I also loved the Amanda Show and
Oh man,
just,
Vine shows.
So I also think it had to do with a lot of my restrictions that my mom I used to have an internet password and I couldn't watch I would go to my dad's house and I'd get to play GTA and watch R-rated shit. So it was just I think it was just a lot of had to do with just my mom.
Yeah.
Pretty much all she likes to watch is Law and Order and fucking CSI and stuff. We're watching about rapes, but I can't watch the Chappelle Show. What the fuck?
You wait, so your mom had a passcode on the internet and shit like that, everything locked down.
Pretty much. So I'd have to go on the internet and so first of all, my sister and I, we would get.
Did you ever crack the code?
Oh yeah. My sister passed the code on to me.
People say that's an important skill for kids to learn. I don't know who said this, but someone said it's important for kids to learn how to outsmart their parents.
I would say so, dude. So my parents had a fucking this. I guess it was a storage closet, and that's where they put all the booze.
Yeah.
and they locked it up.
Yeah.
And my sister told me where the key was. They put it up on the I-beam right there. So, dude, we were always drinking just warm ass fucking beers and just liquor, whatever the fuck we could find. Yeah, dude, that's outsmarting your parents. I'm very nervous to get outsmarted by my kids because
I learned how to mix alcohol because my grandma had a great selection of booze, just low cabinet in the fucking what's it called, Lazy Susans. That was her liquor cabinet, and oh my god, with her selection.
What was the first liquor you guys ever tried?
S'mores liqueur.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think mine was fucking like. I think I actually do remember. Mine was like probably like blue Powerade with UV blue. Oh, some kind of really gross.
Mine
shit like that.
was.
There's a new name for that. It's just called what's that? It's Fortnite name. Fuck, I can't think of it. Power splurge or something like that.
Power splurge.
Skipping toilet, whatever.
Yeah, it's what antifreeze. Sorry.
Mine was literally, pull this up because I don't even know what kind of liquor it is. It was called Sour Pussy. And it had a cat on it. It was literally my buddy Jeff Johnson lives like literally up the fucking in the other neighborhood across the, I think it might be like a cognac or something. But like Sour Pussy liquor.
Well, that sounds delicious. What yours is?
It was
pussy?
Fucking awful.
Oh, okay.
No, not drink. Just put liquor brand or something.
I want to try to spell that.
Liqueur, Liq.
What yours is sour pussy?
Jesus Christ. Maybe it's sour puss.
No, it looks like
Maybe.
sour puss.
I don't know. Maybe people pull up images. Oh my god. Isn't that crazy? You only have to go like down to 2000 and whatever. For fucking 21-year-olds now. 2000 and...
Is this it?
Yep. Whatever that... But it wasn't blue. It was
blue.
It wasn't blue. Same brand, but it was literally just, it was like cognac or something. It was fucking terrible, is what I'm trying to say.
Nice.
So yeah, that was my first why does this look like it's not bad? But like because no, I promise you, it was like sour pussy and it looked like goddamn it tasted like fucking asshole, dude. It tasted like nail polish remover. That's what I remembered. Just the smell of nail polish remover. But
you ever had Malort?
Yeah, Malort is grass, rubber bands,
and
dirt,
dandelions.
and a touch of grass.
Dandelions.
Dude, I fucking cannot stand. Have you ever had Malort?
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, it's
They
gross.
made a bourbon that's like it's worse than Malort.
So I don't know if this is true, but from what I heard about Malort, is the reason it tastes so bad is because back during Prohibition time, they made it so disgusting smelling and tasting that when the probies came by to check, like, oh, they're not drinking this. There's no
gasoline.
way.
Yeah.
This is fuel. They're not drinking this.
Oh god,
I don't know if that's true or not.
I could believe that, honestly.
that's fucked up. That's cursed.
Yeah.
Other humans think it's fuel. And
Dude.
like, we're actually gonna drink this later.
Yeah, man. I fucking love watching everybody's first reaction of the shot. Like, I hate when people say that they like Malort too. I feel like you're full of shit. You're lying. Don't fucking lie.
After you had a couple beers.
You want to get that off the screen there,
Yes, I
baby?
do. My bad, sorry.
You're good. I'm just reminding
Drink
you.
sourpuss.
I'm trying to get that brand. Advertisement.
But yeah, man, if people that say that they like Malort, I feel like you're lying. There's no way you like that. I don't know.
No, they are lying. They're full of
They're
shit.
full of shit, dude.
I can handle it, but I don't say
When was the first time you guys got drunk?
Oh, that's a good question. I can't remember.
I'll tell
Does
you
that make
well.
sense?
I'll tell
16
you
for
well,
sure at a party.
Mine was 14. I was 14 years old at fucking literally down the road. No, sorry, that way. Literally down the road that way. My buddy Jake's house. We snagged some Seagram's Canadian whiskey from his parents, and I drank half the bottle.
Damn.
My buddy drank the other half of the bottle, and I remember I was drunk for about an hour, and then I blacked out. And I guess that I took a shower. All my friends are just downstairs, and I just got in the shower, and they're like, "Torgy, put your clothes on." I'm like, "They are on." And then apparently, I vaguely remember doing a naked body slide in the snow, and then I woke up at 4 p.m. the next day.
Sounds so painful.
It was so bad, dude. I was so hungover. My mom cornered me on the couch. She's like, "Why'd you get home so late?" I'm like, "Oh, we stayed up real late." She's like, "You don't look so good." I'm like, "Yeah, I drank like 4 Monsters last night. It was just fucking terrible. I just really just don't feel good." She's like, "How many beers did you have?" I'm like, "None." She's like, "How many beers did you have?" I'm like, "1." She's like, "How many beers did you have?" I'm like, 2. She's like, "How many did you have?" I'm like, 4. She's like, "Okay." I'm like, "I ain't no bitch." No, but dude, that was bad. I was fucking throwing up. It was fucking terrible, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
How about you, Sam? You remember?
I don't know if I remember the first time I got drunk. I remember like one of the first times I got drunk. I was playing Wizard Staff with my buddies where you tape the beer cans
on
together.
each other, yeah.
And if the first person to get to 10 beers duct taped together like a giant Wizard Staff wins.
Oh, no shit. I've never played that.
Dude, I would
do that every night.
We should play. I mean, that'd be a fun game to play. I don't know.
That's easy.
It's easy, but like so get this. So I was the skinniest one of all my friends. It was like when I was like probably 17 or some shit. I was like the smallest, kind of like scrawniest. But I was like, I'm gonna fucking win this shit. I was just determined. And I won. I was the first one to get it. And I started doing the moonwalk with the Wizard Staff. I was like doing the moonwalk. I'm like, you guys are fucking losers. You suck. And then I fucking slipped, fell, and popped my shoulder out, dislocated my shoulder. And I was such a pussy about it, dude. I'm like, you guys gotta help me now. I was calling like the worst thing under the sun. And then I'm like, nah, you gotta help me. I'm hurt. And then I had to literally one of them called up my mom because I couldn't dial the phone, and they put my mom on speaker. I'm like, Mom, come pick me up. I'm like screaming for my mom in front of them, and they eventually like were to pop it back in. She picked me up. It was a whole thing. Oh, dude, it was fucking embarrassing. I won though.
Hell yeah. Oh my God, dude, there was nothing to do in this town. I grew up in this town. I went to high school in this town. There's nothing to do out here, dude. So like the way we got full disclosure, the way we got our booze, dude, we garage hopped. So we would just see if somebody's garage was open, check their fridge, grab their beer.
There you go.
That's how we did it. I mean, there was just nothing else to do around here. Yeah, dude.
That's right. I mean, I'm like, honestly,
That's actually pretty funny. When I did when I went to 4th of July with that Devon's house you're talking about.
Yeah.
Literally, when I was coming back, it's like, oh, no one's home, but like, I want to go grab a beer.
You're like out of a TV show. I swear to God. You're like.
Speaking of that, dude, that's Jack and I's goal. We have a very similar end goal when it comes to comedy. I shouldn't say end goal, but like what are the prize that our eyes on is we want to have a show together.
That'd be sick. Like, what kind of show? Like
Workaholics. Like pretty much a sitcom with no laughing track, and
that's kind of what so at the Mystery Box open mic, do you know who Pee-wee is?
Yeah.
He's essentially trying to do that.
Yeah.
At Josephine's. Treated like a bar. So if you guys ever I know you guys are doing your own show, but if you guys ever want to do a crossover, you know what I mean? But we would love to have you guys on if you guys want to be a part of it.
Absolutely,
for sure. Because B was just looking for more participators.
I'm down.
Yeah. What's up? I'm not in charge of it, but like I'm going to say yes.
Just mention it to him.
100%. I will.
Mention to him that that I'm down on about you, but
100%.
I think it'd be fun to have both you guys. You guys are characters, so you guys would be like great on a TV show.
Yeah, so we're trying. I don't know. We just got to sit down and actually write like an episode because we're gonna try to do start it off with 10-minute episodes probably just for YouTube.
Yeah.
And then kind of go from there. But we were kind of thinking we were naming it Jack and John's Journey to the Center of Attention.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, and it was center of attention. That's fucking clever.
And
it
was gonna be basically us getting ready to either go to an open mic or go to a show, and something always happens on the way. We get a flat tire, we fucking run into a crackhead that takes us on a scavenger hunt. We just literally just basically everything gets in the way of us going to the open mic.
Yeah.
So that was basically the premise behind it, I think.
Well, you want to call it that, right?
Yeah.
The center of attention. I like that. That's good. I do like that. Do you want it to be integral with your podcast?
Yes, because it's basically supposed to be a make fun, like a Seinfeld saying. So what we do in real life, we're trying to introduce into the show and make it exaggerated.
Yeah.
So
we also don't know if we're gonna do that or if we're just gonna, because that almost forces us to have to go drive down to the city. We want to be able to make sure we can film a lot of it up here or at his house, or just so we're not sure if we're gonna do that or if we're just gonna just.
Do you guys know the show Letterkenny?
Yeah, fucking love Letterkenny.
And then do you guys know? Do you know Maron's podcast show? Maron, you know Mark Maron.
Yeah,
you know his podcast show. It's just called Maron.
I think I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Well, it's just a short title.
Okay.
I like your title, but maybe I don't know. Maybe it's not a bad title.
It's long.
It's very long. It is very long. It's very long.
But Journey to the Center of the Earth.
But I do like the center of attention. That's clever. That's good. Maybe just keep center or
Journey
center
to the
your attention or something like that. That's good. I think the names will come with time.
Yeah,
people will learn your names with time.
But also, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna do that or if we just kind of got to figure it out. Still,
got
a lot going on.
You guys should name it. Well, because you guys live here. You live in rural Illinois, and you commute to the city. Like it should be like, I don't know, like something
Traffic jam.
something like that. Yeah, like something that's like relevant to.
We were also thinking about literally just filming it in the car. Like just dialogue between the two of us, just on the way to wherever we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know though. It's a lot of fucking thought that goes into making somewhat of a fucking show, you know?
Yeah.
Like just try to introduce characters and
So like the whole premise would be you guys go into like open mics and stuff like that, or like
that was one of the ideas.
Just kind of like the lives, but like that, kind of like that Seinfeld thing, but like involving everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So either that or honestly, just pretty much, like a Seinfeld type deal where like whatever, figure out the fucking plot of the fucking episode and then just.
Because you have to have a job and like an occupancy in the character, and that'd be kind of,
If you guys are serious about this, like if you.
That's serious. You
if you
bought
dead
the
serious,
camera
you
for
got
it.
You got the camera for it?
And the fucking, he's got mics for the cameras.
Get some footage of everyone in the car ride on the way to Nashville.
That's why I'm bringing the mics.
Get the B-roll footage. You can add that to your story.
We're debating on bringing this. We might just use the phones because everyone has 8K and we don't need to zoom in on anyone's fucking faces for a car.
Yeah.
So we might be able to just do the one shot 8K on our phones and fucking wreck it.
That'd be dope.
I think we should really try to come up on the way down there. We should come up with a sketch that we can film in the car. We can easily do that. We got 8 hours.
Like the car breaks down, we got to find a part or some shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that, like I said, we're gonna figure out the premise and everything, and then we're gonna need. I know Addison's got a character that he wants to introduce, and can't get right, Larry.
Yeah.
But we'll have to. I'm sure you'd be down to be a reoccurring character.
I would love to.
Yeah,
if you guys would honor me. Yeah,
of course, dude. Yeah,
Thank
dude.
You.
Yeah, of course. We do everything with all our buddies in comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
I think my sleeping pills are kicking in. I took sleeping pills when you got here.
Yeah,
because I
took a couple edibles before I got here. So
no, I have to, dude. I have fucking bad insomnia.
Good, bro.
It sucks.
Get some sleep, Torgy. Thank you for having me, Jack. Thank you for having me. You guys are awesome.
He's wrapping it up himself.
I can take it. I catch a vibe.
No. Do you have any shows coming up that you want to plug?
Nah, man, just I'll plug other people's shows. Fucking check out Amy Simon's Gauntlet Friday nights.
Look at that. I told you you're a nice guy.
Check out Mr. Eddie and Bon Trigger's Prompt Battle Royale.
Thursday nights.
Check out Babs Comedy, Emily Ramirez in Forest Park. Thursday nights.
She's coming on next month.
Nice, that's dope too.
Via Zoom.
I don't know if I can check out all the fucking Chicago comedians. You know, check out me if you want. You know, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, but Samberry777 on Instagram.
Check it out.
Dude, thank you for coming. You're always welcome here anytime.
Thank you.
Can't wait to have you back. I'll probably have you back in June if you want.
I would love to.
Yeah. We're going to start
rebooking and doing stuff, branching out.
Nice.
So we got Jason Seiler as our guest next week.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's fucking, he's hilarious.
Yeah, he's hilarious. Yeah. And he just opened for fucking Kevin Nealon recently.
I saw that. Dude, oh my God. That's fucking huge.
Got a lot of fucking...
Props to him.
Yeah. I'm surprised that he said yes, honestly. Well, I shouldn't say I'm surprised that he said yes, but I didn't even bring it up. It's because Brian and Alan reposted something from their episode.
Yeah.
And he commented, he's like, well, what podcast is this? And I commented, I'm like, it's TorgyTalk. It's my podcast where I just interview, me and my buddy interview fucking comedians.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'd love to have you on. He's like, I'd love to. I'm like, no shit.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
He's such a nice guy, dude.
Yeah.
You're talking about the guy with like the hat and the tattoos.
Yep.
And, dude, Jason's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's an artist for Mad Magazine too.
Oh, that's sick. Wow. Damn. Props to him.
Yeah. So I don't want to keep you too much longer. You know, you got like an hour plus drive home. So like I said, thank you again for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Love you, dude.
Love you.
You're the best.
I love you more. I love you. Mwah, mwah.
So yeah, go ahead, go to fatcandlecompany.com, use the promo code FATTORGY, that's FATTORGY at checkout, and you'll get yourself 10% off your order. Once again, that's FATTORGY, FATTORGY at the checkout to get yourself 10% off. fatcandlecompany.com.